I think we've made significant strides on the issue of sidewalk snow removal over the last few years. And I understand the comments from Mr. Leventhal very much about needing to set expectations realistically, and I think that's important. We have really done a much better job over the last few years with sidewalk snow clearing in urban districts, with the county clearing property sidewalks for which it is responsible. I believe last year the county cleared almost 50 miles of sidewalk that previously was just being neglected. I participated with an HOA that for years there's been a strip of sidewalk near a school that the county is obligated to clear by law, and the county wasn't clearing it. And now the county has identified that actually, yes, indeed, it is the county that is responsible, and the county is going to clear that, that piece of sidewalk near a school. The issue of commercial property owners who are not aware of their responsibility and not fulfilling their responsibility is a targeted issue, but it's one that I made very careful notes, last year during winter, saying what are some of the continuing problem areas. And there are some property owners that just are not tuned in. And what we do during these storms is we have a multi-pronged engagement with property owners. Council member offices are on the phone with property owners, urban district teams, regional director teams, Department of Housing and Community Affairs, and that's a lot of effort. One useful tool in this engagement process would be an appropriate penalty for non-compliance with the law. And the fees that we've proposed are maximum fees, so it does not mean that a $500 fine will be applied, and that as a result of this, there's going to be a blanketing of $500 fines happening all across the county. What we're seeking to do is have a deterrent for commercial property owners where the worst offenders, now Department of Housing and Community Affairs, can have a more effective conversation with the worst offenders and help them do what the rest of us are doing. The final comment I spent a lot of time a few years ago with a shovel in an urban district with a group of volunteers cleaning snow off of sidewalks, and it was really hard work. And at the end of that, excursion, I just said to myself, there has got to be a better way. And I'm pleased that we are doing a lot better, but everybody has to do their part. And so that's what this bill is intended to help us achieve. I know we've received a request from a property owner association to reduce the fine amount, but this fine is a maximum fine. So it will be what DHCA believes is appropriate given the individual circumstances with that property owner. It's a light touch. It's an engagement strategy. It's not a hammer strategy. And I think it will work better as a result of this legislation.
Madam Clerk, I think we have a roll call vote.
Mr. Elrich?
Yes.
Mr. Elrich votes yes. Mr. Hucker?
Yes.
Mr. Hucker votes yes. Mr. Rice?
Yes.
Mr. Rice votes yes. Ms. Farine?
No.
Ms. Farine votes no. Mr. Leventhal?
Yes.
Mr. Leventhal votes yes. Ms. Navarro?
Yes.
Ms. Navarro votes yes. Mr. Katz?
Yes.
Mr. Katz votes yes. Mr. Riemer?
Yes.
Mr. Riemer votes yes. Mr. Berliner?
Yes. That's unanimous. Expedited. Oh, I apologize. That's an 8-1 vote. I'm sorry. Almost unanimous.